Wait, frozen gummy bears?
Yeah. Like, you get gummy bears, right? What? It was fucking Alex's face that got me.
Because it was sour and I wanted to be quiet.
Yeah, that was just, what the fuck? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Just Up Podcast. Sorry we weren't here last week. It was my fault because I was sick.
You sick fuck.
I was a sick fuck. I just wanted to stay under the covers.
No,
We wanted to make sure Jonathan was sexy and safe and healthy.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. My allergies have been like stupid. And it was to the point where I almost had a sinus infection. Oh, no. Yeah, like my throat was killing me. Like I was starting to get a fever. It was a bad time. So I was just like, you know what? I don't want to get them sick in case I'm contagious. But Giovanni was like, I'm pretty sure it's just allergies. But they just hit me really hard. So,
it's spring.
Yeah, man. And I'm a walking pharmacy right now. Like I have so many pills in me. It's not even fucking funny.
What kind you got, Daddy?
So I got. Let's put it this way. Bro, I got Giovanni buys me all three of the fucking allergy medicines. Zyrtec, Claritin, and Allegra. Because my body will adapt to one and will stop working. So
what
she has
Benadryl?
Rotate.
She gives me that at night so I can go to sleep. And then I take zinc, I take elderberry, and then I take vitamin C in a pill form. And then when I get to the office, I take the powder form of fucking ZQuil or fucking vitamin C. And then what else do I take? I take something else, but I have like multiple things just going in my body. I'm just like, and it's barely keeping me alive, barely. So, yeah, it's been a fun time. Anyways, enough about me being sick. But, yeah, so welcome back to the Just Up Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, John. With me, I got Buddha the Belly the Great. And then we got Alex.
Hi.
Hi. What do you do? And today's episode is very special because we've come to realize that we've hit the 1 year marker of the Just Up Pod. Woo!
Oh, how adorable.
Boom. We just made a mess of your fucking... Like a pa. Yeah. So do they... Oh, okay. So they just click back.
Yeah. It's like a... Don't do the face.
Yeah. What? Yeah, look at this man. He's doing it too.
Stop.
I think it looks really good. No, yeah, so it's been 1 year of the Just Up podcast, and essentially we're just going to be talking about that achievement and how far we've come as content creators, as people, all that kind of good stuff, because I do remember some things that were said in the very beginning that it didn't hold true. So but yeah, so we got little party hats. We can put those on. Yay.
What color does everybody want?
I want blue, please.
There's no purple. I'm so
That's
sorry.
cool. I'll take a green so we can be all like different. I know you're going to take red.
Yeah.
I want blue, please.
Are we going to do like Ninja Turtles colors?
Hell yeah. Well, there's no green one, but...
There's purple one.
Yeah. That would have made more sense for me, too. Because Donatello's the tech guy.
How do I look?
Ow. I haven't put one of these on forever. They just
Right?
fucking just smacked the fuck out of me.
Right? I don't see how we used to
Yeah.
be forced to put these on.
Come here. Stop. It doesn't hurt. Shut up.
Yes, it does. It's pulling my hair.
Yeah, for real, dude. And I don't even have hair.
You got beard hair.
Yeah, it does hurt. And I'm starting to see the canas in my beard, too. That's some real shit.
Oh, you look so cute.
And yet I'm older. Anyway. But yeah, so that's going to be our episode today. We're going to be talking about that. As you can see behind Joe and Alex, if it didn't hint to you, we have our little 1 year cake with a glow candle. So
And Pablo.
And Pablo, yes.
Pablo's here. Yay.
Mrs. Guru has made Pablo very iconic.
Yes, Mrs. Guru.
A lot of people reach out to me saying the same thing. Yeah. They're like, I like Pablo. Yeah.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
Mrs. Guru, man, you did Pablo.
Yeah, so
justice.
before we get started, I want y'all's opinions on how she edits.
Yeah, because Jonathan stopped us because I was about to go off and tell him how much we were enjoying it. He's like, wait, save it for the pod. I'm like,
because you won't believe me.
Yes, I want it. We love it. We fucking love it. Jonathan's was nice. I got nothing bad to say about Jonathan's. Shit. But I love the sporadicness of it.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yes,
I know.
That just makes it more funnier.
Like, yeah, that's what I said.
Especially when Alex is like just having a moment or a face, and then she just zooms in.
Yeah, she has openly said she's like my favorite person is Alex because she has the most expression in her face. She's like sometimes Joe just exists. and she's like, and because you have to host, you kind of have to have that stable face. I'm like, yeah. She's like, so Alex has free reign of doing whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so you have gone.
Awesome.
Trust me, you don't go unnoticed. She definitely. She's like, I can't wait to see your faces.
Well, to be honest, but no, I recently started actually watching more since she started editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hilarious.
Yeah, her editing style is fucking funny to me.
Yes.
And she adds way more captions than I do because and I told her, she's like, oh, don't get offended. I was like, I'm not. It's just I have so much shit going on that I don't have the extra time to put in all the extra shit that she does, and I'm like, and if you have fun doing it, absolutely.
I love what made me laugh was the whole Pablo going, wow.
Or when he fell.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm back. Yeah,
that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, no. In our latest video, I think it just came out. The one with when we were open the Chinese fucking fusion strike. It was Fusion Arts. She was roasting me because she was like, Mrs. Guru 1, Mr. Guru none. I was like, damn, all right. She's like,
I kind of noticed like the captions at the bottom. They kind of you can't hear her, but you see the captions. I'm just like, where's the words coming from at first? But it took me a while to understand. Oh, that's her talking.
Yeah. So here I'm debating if I should buy it now or not. But it's a $500 piece of equipment that I've been wanting for a while, and I think now it justifies it more with Mrs. Guru becoming more part of the channel, and even people have reached out. They're like, "Yeah, I wish we can hear her voice." I was like, "You know what? I think it's time for me to actually buy the piece of equipment." So that might be happening a lot sooner than later. It's just we had some crazy shit happen this weekend, and it was a lot. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna talk about how how it's been our road to today, what we went through, stuff like that. But before we get into all that kind of good stuff, I know Alex had a poll.
Oh yes.
Boo! Alex's poll, yay!
Not in my dream.
So she held this one for a week because I got sick.
Yes.
So we'll see what she has because I completely forgot already.
Oh, nice. That's what I love when I forget.
Yeah,
I
love
it when I forget. No, that's okay. That's perfect. Okay. First one. Would you rather have ghosts or roaches in your house?
Oh, yeah. Because I remember you being like, okay, so we have a group chat, right? And I remember her saying, oh, yeah, I'm glad y'all getting thinking outside the box. I was like, hold on, because now you're going into my field. And I was like, what do you consider a ghost? Or do you consider other types? Because if it's just a ghost, it's just a ghost.
It didn't specify.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you consider, like, because a ghost is a type of ghost.
Exactly.
So, and then when you think of, like, a demon, or if you think of fucking other things, I don't consider them ghosts. So, if that was the route, I'd want ghosts. But if you're considering all of them, I'd rather have roaches.
I want to fuck you both.
So, anyways, go ahead. You want to fuck them both?
I said a succubus.
A banshee.
21% said roaches. 78% said ghost.
I don't think they know what they're getting themselves into.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but a question that I don't even think anyone did answer, or if anyone answered, because it said it didn't specify. We were all talking about the different types of ghosts. Is there different types of roaches as well that we can decide to choose from?
Definitely. There's the big ones. Like the regular big ones.
I'd much rather live with the little tiny ones. You could just
the flying ones that are in the trees.
No, fuck no.
I hate the flying ones.
The small, the medium.
What with the African ones, the little fucking big ass turd ones?
Oh no.
The little fucking hissing
ones. The
ones.
medium-sized ones to the small ones that look like little triangles. Those are like mass-produced.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a very clean person, but ghosts. I don't think people really, truly understand that shit.
Yeah. I picked roaches.
Yeah.
Because it didn't specify what kind of ghost. So with roaches, you could exterminate that shit. With ghosts, you have to get an exorcism or find a professional or just completely move.
Or if you're haunted yourself, just die.
I was about to say, I was like, or they follow you.
Yeah,
they're attached to you.
Yeah, if they're attached to you, just die.
We have
become the ghost.
Yeah.
Oh no, that get ate up. Ate up. Get sacrificed. We have 2 people for this one. Dylan, give me what's his name? Pazu or Pazu?
Oh, Pazuzu or
Yeah,
Pazu
yeah.
Pazu or
Oh,
whatever the
fuck.
Any day of the year, rent free as well, dude. Oh, if people who don't know, the demon from The Exorcist.
Yeah, Pazuzu.
Oh.
No, I'm all right. I would not want that. You tripping? Something's wrong with you.
Yeah, Dylon, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Get checked.
Fuck me!
Fuck
me!
No, no, no. And
Father!
Tia Claudia.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the one I was waiting for.
Fuck the roaches. I just can't with those creeper callers. I lived with ghosts at the old house way before JoJo and Kat moved into blank. I'm not going to give the house address because that's what they put. I can deal with ghosts. The ghost that she's talking about, because I was in that house, just kind of it was there. It didn't bother you, but I felt like sometimes in that era you feel it. Now that I think
The
about
laundry
it.
room. It was always
Yeah.
the laundry room area.
No, that back room y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah. In that case scenario, I totally understand what she's talking about. She'd rather that than roaches.
Okay. Yeah. If you're watching, I don't know why you didn't mention the fucking house you're at now. We know that motherfucker's haunted. Way too many fucking things have happened. Okay, when I was living there,
No,
when I was living there,
Just me and him.
we had there was a situation where everybody that was in the house was all downstairs. And there was the loudest fucking thud, like somebody stomped or dropped something, and everyone was like, what the fuck was that? And like, we've heard it multiple times, and like, we just can't find where the fuck it's coming from or nothing like that.
How odd.
And
Scary.
the office, which is their spare bed, the office room or the spare bedroom, I believe is where there's something at, because that's where I used to sleep. I used to sleep in the garage downstairs, and I had no problems, fine. Because when I was sleeping in the garage, it was winter, so it was cold, but it was fine because I love the cold. Later on, I moved into that upstairs room, and that was the first time I'd ever experienced sleep paralysis.
Oh, shit.
Other than that, even still today, I've never experienced sleep paralysis other than in that room.
I've never experienced it.
It is like me. I'm the kind of person Okay, I'm claustrophobic. I'm like, in a way, I guess, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, like it claustrophobic in a way, as in like if I'm in a tight confined space and I don't have a choice where I cannot move, or like I'm confined to where I can't, like, I start to panic. That kind of like,
Okay.
I panic like that, and fucking when that happened, bro, I really panicked because I don't like the feeling of not having control of my body.
All right.
And when it happened and I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? And I was just looking around. I was like, and I just couldn't move. I could not move. I could not talk. And like, it just seemed all too fucking real. And it was the scariest fucking moments like I've ever had. Something like that. Like, just not being able to move your body, but being fully awake or conscious.
Conscious
I
of what's
didn't
going on,
see
yeah.
anything. I didn't experience anything. But that's the only time I'd ever experienced sleep paralysis.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It
Yeah,
gives me chills thinking about it.
Eli
still.
Pop tells me he has it in the blue moon, but I'm like, fuck. I remember,
gosh.
Yeah, I remember one time he told me, he was like, because I spent the night or whatever, and this was like a few years ago, like maybe 3 years, and he was like, hey man, just in case if you see me just struggling there, just leave me be. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm like,
What?
what? I was like, you can't just drop
say
that on
that.
me. He's like, no, I just want you to know that I'm good. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, honestly, if somebody were to see me like that, I would want you to, hey, shake me. Come in, like, dude, to make sure I'm good. Like, I don't think, like, no.
Did you see it happen? Or
I want
No.
the opposite.
No, it didn't happen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
Dude.
Either that or that was just an excuse for him if you caught him masturbating.
Yeah, just- No. He tells me, but because Eli's one of those guys where he will fucking like try to manhandle every situation. So he would just like try to fucking like brute
Macho
force
it
it.
out,
Yeah, he would try to brute force shit. So I was just like, I mean, do you want? He's like, no, it's cool.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm like,
Fucking.
all right.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, and I was like, I never want to experience that.
No.
Fuck that.
Sounds scary.
The only time I ever got that petrified is when I told you to come over to my house early, dead ass in the morning. Remember? So we're in high school. Or I think we just graduated. We're still on Dartmouth. Okay, this is before you moved to the other house.
Okay.
Okay, and I remember calling you like fucking 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I was like, Alex, I'm fucking terrified. I cannot move. I think there's something in my house. You're like, what the fuck? I was like, can you please come? You're like, okay. And then her bitch ass, you remember?
That
and
sounds familiar.
her house was about maybe 10 blocks from my house.
Yeah, it was like
about
5 minutes.
Yeah, it was
away.
not a far walk.
Yeah.
So I just remember her opening my door and just coming in. She's like, hey.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds so fucking like Alex.
Like, hey, she's gonna be all right now.
Hey, I'm here.
Just,
hey. yeah. She was like, hey. And she's like, I mean, there's nothing here. You want me to look around? I was like, yes, please. But it just happened once. I don't know why I got that petrified, but I remember getting that fucking scared for whatever reason. I have no earthly idea. And again, going back to my ghost hunting days, I'm never scared. Like, I'm scared, but not to the point where I need someone there.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I remember that day, and that day will never leave me because I just remember, hey. Like, open the door. Hey.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
How your room's in the corner.
Yeah. But that's crazy, dude. No, I've never wanted to experience sleep
It's
paralysis.
fucking terrifying, bro.
Fuck that noise. No.
That's the only time I've ever experienced it was in that office.
No.
Other than that, I've never experienced it anywhere else.
Again, if we're just going like on ghosts and roaches, I think I'd handle a ghost better. But if you're talking about full spectrum of shit, I don't think so. No way. Like, I've seen some things that you're telling me you live here? No way. I was like, nah, I'm all right. Like, I've gone to a lot of people's personal homes and, like, done investigations that way with the Just Paranormal team. And I'm just like, y'all guys are ballsy. Fuck this. Yeah, so, no, I'd rather live with roaches. I can fumigate every now and then when they get too bad.
You could get them completely gone.
Yeah, so, no, I'm all right. So,
Okay, the last one. Do you have a secret stash of snacks hidden somewhere?
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
I'm a fat guy.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I believe...
okay,
Hold on.
if I wasn't as fat.
No. I don't give a fuck. I believe everybody has a fucking...
No, I'm
secret
not
stash.
denying it. I'm not denying it. I'm just too fat to actually have the stash. I
Yeah,
actually
he don't.
consume
He
it.
physically
I consume
don't.
it very quickly.
My stash is his. Throw the numbers in already. 66% said yes, 33% said
They're
no.
fucking liars. Everybody has a stash, especially if you have siblings, roommates, or parents. Like, you don't want someone to eat
Kids.
something or kids, yeah. So you don't want someone to eat something, right? You're gonna have a stash. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, it was so funny because when I first moved in with Mrs. Guru, she was like, oh yeah, we can have your mini fridge, the one I had in the studio. I was like, yeah. You can put whatever in there. And now she has taken over it. She's like, this is amazing. I was like, I know, right?
What's in there? What's in there? What's in
I
there?
mean, right now we have all of our like large just snacks because me and her have a tendency of forgetting to eat. So I have my
seconds in there?
shit. I finished that motherfucker a long time ago, dude. That shit lasted me a month. I'm glad you brought that up because I told Ivana, I was like, I think I want to get my passport.
To go get it yourself.
She's like, why? You've always been against it. And I was like, I want to go visit my homeland again. It's been a while, but it's crazy over there right now. So,
Totally understand.
yeah. And I was like, it's not that I don't want to go. It's just right now I'm trying to be safe because I actually have someone to care for. So I'm just like, but I'm like, I'll risk it for the carne. I'll do it. And she's like, whatever gets you the passport, I'm down. I'm like, hell yeah, let's make a trip, like a fucking a weekend trip. Go down there, get my fucking meat, and come back.
Dude, that sounds fun.
Hell yeah! So if I ever do it, y'all can come with us. But y'all can stay on the American side, and we can go cross and come back. But anyway, so I had my carne in there. I have protein yogurts in there.
Okay,
she has
cool.
string cheese. She has her Lipton teas, and she has something else, some other drink I can't remember, and she also has gancitos.
Oh, does yours have the little freezer?
No.
Just straight little.
It's just
freezer?
straight, yeah. Because I did.
Regardless, it's cold.
Oh
It's
yeah,
good.
yeah. The reason why I didn't get the freezer one is because in the studio at my house, the electrical wiring is really bad, so I didn't want to overtax it. So I was like, I'll just take that. You all right?
Yeah. My dad just texted me.
All right.
Sorry.
You're good. You look pleased with yourself.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Just trying to keep looking.
Yeah, I feel you. I get you. Anyways, so I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They're lying because they want to keep that stash hidden. They're lying. You can be the skinniest, healthiest fucking person ever. You still have a stash.
The skinniest people are the fucking worst. I remember fucking the white chicks at school.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
They used to carry, I was telling my mom this, they carry a backpack, they carry a purse, and then they carry
Yeah,
their gym bag, and then they
bro.
carry another bag for food. These are the type of chicks that carry 2 liters and a fucking whole bag of chips.
Oh, yeah. I call them the fucking hot Cheeto chicks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's all their diet was. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm so sure your shit smells.
That caca's red.
Yeah, there were a point in time before I realized that fucking hot Cheetos made your fucking shit red. I thought I was bleeding internally. I was like,
That's probably why those fucking they had such low IQs. Call that Red 40.
That's
Yeah.
why I stopped eating the extra hot Cheeto one, the extra hot ones.
Yeah.
I stopped eating those.
man, dude, the ones I missed was the one, the hot Cheeto with lemon. Those,
They still have those.
yeah, I know, but they're bad for you.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, and
Oh, that's how my tooth cracked before.
that's my point. And the fact that I'm getting older and my body just doesn't process it the same. And I was telling that to my brother-in-law. I was like, man, dude, it's one. At your age of 25, I still could take the world on. Right now, I'm still in my prime. It's cool, but
Things
it ain't
are
the
changing.
same. Yeah, things are changing. My food ain't processing the same.
I rethought about it when I recommended us doing the 1 chip challenge. I was like, I could probably still do it again.
Nah, dude.
We're
I think.
coughing. We're dying. Our nose is going to be running. We're going to be crying. We're going to be freaking
I
melt.
mean, I'd be down, but I'm not eating the whole chip.
I would.
I would.
I would
Just do
still
it.
do it again.
But I have to do it
Again.
after
Oh,
my
after,
whole,
yeah, the-
meal.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
Cause I had the same thing. I had to wait for these to heal to eat certain types of food. But yeah, so I mean, those fucking 33 people are liars.
I have 2 people.
Of course. I hope it's Tia Claudia. She's
Yeah.
like my favorite person.
I got my mom.
Oh, hell
She
yeah.
actually wrote something. She's like, I guess I'm a big back. Laugh, laugh crying emoji. I know her stash is behind her door.
She just got ratted.
She has a whole little hook thing. Like a
oh,
whole
yeah,
bunch.
yeah.
She has a whole ass like water side, like a hard,
Fuck
like,
yeah.
of just big bags of chips, cookies, pork skins, Girl Scout cookies, stuff like that. And I'm just like, man, you get the good stuff.
Yeah, you
in
get the
here.
good stuff.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
You don't want the rest of the house to eat. You
Yeah.
fucking hide that shit.
Yeah. My closet, I'm ratting myself. My closet, I have
Don't.
I have a case, a pack and a half of Peeps.
Oh,
Case.
I get those for her.
Yeah, my Peeps, and then he got me the 2 Reese's cups with the peanut butter jelly inside.
Oh, the one I want to try
Oh,
with the jam inside too.
Yeah, we got it. I got it in
Oh,
there.
hell
I
yeah.
haven't ate it yet.
Split it open for the
I've been-
1 year episode podcast.
I mean, it's in the closet. If you go get it, you get it.
Yeah, it's all good. But anyways,
But yeah,
because we have enough sweets there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have one more. Tia Claudia.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She's like,
Number 1 fan.
she's like, big back here, raised hand emoji. It's always in a weird spot, so the kids won't jack me.
What did I just say?
For example, sock drawer, panty drawer, inside Tupperware, or hidden inside a compartment in my Suburban. The inside of Tupperware.
In a
I'm
car? Damn, that's a whole other level.
Yeah,
That's
make sure
crazy.
They're not chocolate.
Oh, I know what. I know exactly where her truck. Okay, so they got it. They got the newer Suburbans, the Chevy, the fucking the.
You're about to rat her out, and her kids are
The
about to find
front,
out.
the front, the
They,
front,
they're- they don't watch. I know they don't
the
watch.
front of the glove compartment where it has
No,
like two
no,
glove
no,
boxes.
no. So okay, and this was fucking cool. Theo Chris showed it to me. The right there where the dash, and then there's a screen for the radio. You press a button, that fucking screen moves up, slides up, and there's a
Oh.
whole compartment to just put shit, stash shit back there.
Dang.
I was
my
like,
gosh.
no fucking way. That is cool as a former street pharmacist.
Yeah.
I was
Cool.
like,
The
that
one
is
I'm
the
pretending
coolest.
to be right
Yeah.
I was like, that is the coolest fucking hiding spot ever.
Right. That's so cool. You can put so much stuff there. I'll put so much food in there.
Y'all wild to put in shit in cars.
Well, not that, but food.
Oh yeah.
not
for sure.
chocolate. because
Yeah,
that's
not to
gonna-
melt.
Mhm. Maybe a granola bar, maybe with some peanut butter.
Mm.
A nice warm granola bar. Have you had one of those?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throw it on the dash.
I'm telling you, still one of my favorite snacks to eat is frozen gummy bears.
What?
Oh,
Wait, frozen gummy bears?
Yeah, like you get gummy bears, right? gummy of your choice.
Any goat gummy and just get it cold.
Yeah, and just put it in the freezer, leave it overnight, and then now you have a hard candy that slowly thaws out, and now you can chew it.
I can't do that.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about because you know what I do, or what I like to do. I like
With
to get
ice cream?
certain gummy candies or whatever, and if I have a soda or something with ice, I'll chew the ice and the gummy at the same time.
Do it. Trust me, it's
I
the
fucking love
greatest.
doing that.
Can't do that. My teeth ain't
Yeah.
the best, but
I mean, same. but yeah, guys. What do you think? Do you think do you have a hidden stash? Would you rather live with roaches or ghosts? I mean, let us know down in the comments below. So this episode is special just because of the fact that we have been doing this for a year now, and it's one of those things where it's like, hey,
oh, that one was sad.
Mine broke.
Roulette, keep going.
Oh,
Yay!
But that's gonna be the topic of the day. Is just how we feel overall, how we see, and how we see things and how things are going. Right. So one of the first things I remember y'all talking about was like, I don't know if this is gonna be for me, or we're not gonna be consistent, or I don't feel comfortable having my voice out there. I was like, and then I remember, yeah, and
let alone now on video.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to go to. Is like, oh, if we do video, I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that, this and that. So, and that's why I was in the opening. I said that some of the things that were said that didn't come through, it was because of that. At first, if you're here from the beginning, we were doing an audio only podcast. We were doing it through Buzzsprout, and you can find it everywhere, right? You can find it on like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that kind of good stuff, and it was great. We had a lot of listeners. We had a lot of people interacting with the Reddit, and but it was a little bit more difficult at that point in time, just because it had to be Joe and Alex to come to me. And obviously they have Dutch, so it was a little hard to find a babysitter, all that kind of good stuff. And I remember in the beginning, it was really wish-washy with y'all. You're like, oh, we can't make it this time, or I don't know if we'll make it this time, or I don't know, because it's one of those things where it's hard to commit to something you don't completely believe in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, this sounds fun, but will we actually do it? Kind of those things. And now today, y'all guys have your own channel. Y'all do your own content creation. Y'all actually invest into equipment. Did y'all think in a year span y'all would be in this spot?
No. Absolutely not. No.
Why is that? Another video in production.
Yeah, exactly. So
I didn't fucking think we'd be playing Pokemon and actually collecting again.
Right?
Dude,
that one was a wild one. That was wild. I was having that conversation with Mrs. Guru.
And now we'll be laying down on the bed on TCG Player. She's looking for Pikachu she doesn't have. Yeah. She's still adding to her list.
Over, not taking over. We're doing the collections together now.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find, and so another idea I had, and it was from watching other videos of people who were doing them.
Oh yeah.
A Pokedex binder.
Oh yeah.
And trying to do a certain rarity, and not just any. I mean, at least the highest form of that card that we can obtain. We can obtain, And if we, let's say we happen to get, the best one is going to be like, a full art, and then later on down the line we get an illustration rare.
Better of it, you replace it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah. That'd be good short form content. Absolutely. But yeah, so let's get back to why don't you think y'all would have been here today, starting from the get go.
It's like you say, it's mainly the whole consistency, and having to just fully commit. Like it's actually like a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a job too. Mm-hmm. So it's like you do it or you don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
So me bitching, shit that's been going on with me and Joe, and I'm like, fuck all my feelings aside. I gotta still do it. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling him, how I feel, and he kind of understands, it is kind of like a job. Yeah. We got to fully commit, so we got to do it. No excuses.
Because honestly, and I don't mean to throw our business out there like that, but we've had times before where, we've had arguments right before the podcast.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. You're just like, hey, not this week because, something happened. I was like, cool.
But even recently, there's been times where it's happened where we're like, okay, podcasters today. We can't cancel just for some stupid
Yeah,
shit.
we can't just do that.
Okay.
We got to do it.
Right.
Put a mask on,
Yeah.
whatever. It's a job. And then by the time shit comes around, shit's okay.
Yeah. Because now it's blown over. Right.
Yeah. So I love where we're at now.
Right.
And I love the things, the obstacles that we came across coming all the way to right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't think I'll be changing my whole name.
Right.
Freaking what is that word I'm looking for? Freaking retiring my fucking name for 15 years.
Oh yeah,
and then starting something else as an adult to what I'm trying to do now is trying to progress and trying to see if I'm actually gonna go somewhere with it.
Right.
You know, so I have faith in myself. You know, I'm kind of getting better at.
It takes time,
Mm-hmm.
and I think if anything, this is I'm glad that we stuck it through, right? Over the year, because I want y'all to see where we came from in a year's time. Right, so like we're roughly into like 52 episodes, something like that, because it's per week, right? More or less, because we've missed some weeks, right? So I want to say at least 40 episodes, at least, right? 40-ish. And I remember telling you, I was like, if y'all gonna want to do content creation, especially video content, stuff like that, just record, because that first episode is going to be shitty. So if you go to our first episode, I'm pretty sure it's fucking crap to what we have today. You know what I'm saying? So like, I remember not having all the equipment ready. I remember, struggling trying to find shit. And at that point, we definitely didn't have cameras.
And when we got back into it, the first couple of times, you forgot your microphones.
Yeah, like
cables.
it's a thing, man. It happens. So, and that's something I want y'all to focus on. Is like, yeah, maybe your content right now sucks ass, but that doesn't mean it's gonna suck forever.
Yeah,
so you just got to keep continuously going on. It's exactly what you said. It's one of those things where people that like even approach me about creating content with them when they're just starting, I'm like, are you sure? Because people see this, oh, they're just having fun. And I was like, no, this is work. It's work. Like it. Don't get me wrong. If I can be a full-time content creator, absolutely. If it pays all my bills and everything I need, absolutely, I'd do it. It would be a great job. But it's a job, regardless. Yeah. We got to do our research. We got to do.
You got to spend money to make content.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, none of this shit was free.
No, it wasn't.
So it's just one of those things where like I like where we're at. I can't wait to see where we're gonna go.
Right.
Maybe we will have like at that point we'll have our PCs ready to going so we can do virtual stuff now and then stuff like that. Bring on guests. And but there's always goals to grow too. Yeah. But I think it's healthy and important to make sure to see where we started and where we are today.
Right.
So yeah, for 1 year, I think we did a lot of progress. I think I seen a lot of maturity at y'all too, because I remember, as you said, when y'all got fights, y'all were like, "Nah, I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. Fuck this already." And I haven't had one of those text messages from one of y'all in a long time. Yes, life happens. Shit happens when we have to cancel. Absolutely, that's cool. But when you are just like, no, we just had a fight, we can't fucking deal with this. I'm pissed off. Yeah. Because that used to be prevalent. It used to be very prevalent. And now it's now you're guys. Okay, it's Tuesday. We got to get this shit done. So yeah. So if anything, I want y'all to take that with y'all with y'all's own creations, because it's gonna suck at first. It's gonna suck. And investing into, and it's tough because, like I said, I've had this piece of equipment that I've been wanting. Obviously, I'm the one with all the fucking shit, but there's this one piece of equipment that I've held off for a while, and now, it's called the Rodecaster Duo. So it's essentially it's like this, but it's a soundboard looking thing. Babe, if you could put a picture right here,
like a whole deck looking thing.
Yeah, it's with sliders and everything.
Oh,
and
nice.
the reason why I liked it, because I have a Go XLR, so that's what I use for my streams when I do stuff like make sound effects, all that kind of good stuff. Well, the Rode, it looks nicer and it helps me do the dual PC setup a lot easier. But I couldn't never justify the $500 just for that, even though I got paid by Twitch. I was like, But now that me and Mrs. Guru are doing a lot of content, it has 2 mic inputs. So now I can have her voice into my videos. So what sealed the deal about, because even Mrs. Guru has been into the content creating space. We just bought her a brand new stand-up desk, and we're going to reorganize the office so where our desks are going to be side to side, right? And then in the middle where it meets,
so you're going to change the whole room.
All of it. Everything. And we're gonna have where the desks meet. We're gonna put another desk right there. So that's where we're gonna do all of our pack openings. So the camera's gonna be right there. So
quick question.
What's up?
And I'm sorry to interrupt. I guess now that Mrs. Guru is doing the editing, is there something that we could possibly help or possibly contribute to help with, to make either editing easier or help with, the production?
I mean, not at the moment. She's still learning the ropes. She's still. I think her ability to take on DaVinci Resolve is admirable from having no experience.
And it's only gonna get better if it's this good this early.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I told her. I was like, just speaking clearly, mics. Try to be as audible as I possibly can without screaming on each other, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if she brings me ideas, because more than likely she's gonna be pumping me ideas because she's gonna be seeing everything we do, right? So it's no longer me gonna be in the background; it's gonna be her. So I'm more like she's gonna be telling me, "Hey, we should do this, or we should do that, or hey."
Cool.
So
awesome.
When she comes up with ideas, I'll pitch them and see what we can do from there. But yeah, so
I'm excited for that.
Oh, I'm so excited. She's so amped. She likes to sit at my desk now. Now she's asking for her own desktop. Like a custom built desktop. Okay. I was like, okay, I'm down. Let's do it. It's gonna cost a pretty penny, but I'm down. Let's do it.
Sick.
So we're gonna go with a all white build, but with RGB inside, so she can make it a watermelon because her favorite colors are green and pink. So we're gonna let the colors just spin green and pink. So I already priced out everything, and right now, just like and it always follows. Just like the Pokemon market as it is, so is some of the computer part markets. So yeah, it's pretty bad. So like a part that would cost, like the high end parts mostly cost like $2,000. Now they're going about $5,000 to $6,000.
Wow.
But that's the high end. Like that's the high end.
Okay.
That's the high end stuff. Like if you wanted, like if back in the day, if you wanted something that was like there's nothing better than it, you're probably spending for that one component $2,000. But if you want something like mid high, the whole build could be like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So the specific components right now are really scarce, and it's just driving up the price because fucking scalpers. So it is what it is. They're everywhere. It's in everything. So it's not only in Pokemon. It's in everything.
Ooh,
it's in wrestling. It's in computers. Oh my God.
It's in everything. It's in everything.
I was just about to bring some stuff up, but
it's
I
political.
Just
Yeah, it's political. Don't do it. I was gonna say it myself, but yeah. Anyway,
it's funny how we already knew.
Yeah, because I was having that conversation today at work. Anyway, but so what are some things y'all want to see in year 2? What do you want to see from yourselves, or as the podcast team, or the podcast itself? Is there something that y'all been wanting? Hey, we should be doing this for the podcast. Or me personally, I hope I become more outspoken. Or what do y'all want to see from today in 365 days?
I want to try to get better, at least at editing.
Okay.
Because that's where I know where my problem's at. I feel like my editing is pretty generic.
Hey, that's cool.
But I know where I'm at when it comes to stuff like that, because I'm limiting myself. I'm not spending that extra money because I'm cheap. But
I'm just saying, if again, Ivani has stated, if you need a good editor without spending a shit ton of money, LumaFusion on your phone. I'm telling you, it's worth the $30. It's worth it.
I can't just drop $30 on a fucking app like that.
But you do it on cards.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not really spending $30.
I know it's him, but you can instead.
Since we're talking about cards, only time I dropped $80-something when I told you we were at Target and we had those 2 tins and then we had those blisters and all that stuff. One time, that's it, and I even told him, if I do it again, no. No, never again.
I just did it right now.
Yeah. My limit is $40.
Bro, I just scored another 16 packs of fucking Surging Sparks from Best Buy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those fucking people already know me. They're like, again? I'm like, yeah. But it's different. People are about to comment that I'm a scalper. I don't sell them.
Yeah.
I do not sell them. Someone wanted to buy some from me, one of my sellers from my store, and I was like, no, I don't feel comfortable selling you market, dude. Yeah. I should feel like an asshole, but I can't sell it to you any lower. He's like, no, I understand. I was like, I don't want to be labeled as a scalper because I'm not, because this is mine. But I counted all my fucking Surging Sparks sleeves booster packs. I almost have 100.
Nice.
Fuck.
Dude, there has to be a Pikachu in there. There has to be.
Somewhere.
What is the ratio? What's the ratio?
No, the ratio is really high. It's
Really?
stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid high.
It's stupid high.
1 out of what? 200 something?
no.
500 something?
No,
500 something?
What's his name? Not Mystic. I think it's like Mystic 7.
Oh yeah,
He
love
did.
him.
He did 500 packs and didn't pull it.
Yeah, you're about like
He
it's
did a
about
vid-
like
he-
1,000 packs.
He did a video.
Ouch.
He did a video where
Actually,
he
that's the
and they had a whole
Mystic
bunch-
7's the Pokemon Go. Mystic
Mystic Rips. There you
Mystic
go.
Rips. Yeah, yeah.
Mystic Rips. Yeah, he did a. I remember watching. He had all the booster boxes and he fucking ripped it all, just stacked them all
Yeah,
there.
that Pikachu's
Oh my
insane.
gosh.
500
That
packs
Pikachu's
and
insane.
I've
did
been
not
trying to
pull
at
it.
least find the one you have in my deck. I
Oh,
can't even find
yeah, it's
that,
hard,
'cause
man.
I don't count that in my collection.
Yeah, it's like an $8 card right
If
there.
it's not
Yeah.
even my binder, I don't count it.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
count
yeah,
it.
yeah. Even though it's in your deck. Yeah, I get it.
dude,
100%.
Shit, I can't find that hoe. As many cards packs that we ripped.
It's very playable too. That's why That's why
It's a good card.
Yeah.
Speaking of pack rips,
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna get into that. But what other thing? What would you like to see yourself in another year's time? Because I haven't seen another video from
More
Mister.
content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me. I just gotta get more consistent with it. Honestly, like it's just fucking. Like honestly, I'm surprised. I was just telling Alex, like, you know what? I'm kind of, and not to pat myself on the back, but I was like, you know, I'm kind of proud that we didn't have to change the schedule of the podcast again with my time change at work, having to work longer. I was like, because that would have just fucking like either like delayed or just pushed around. I was like,
Right.
fuck it, just tough it out and just. But I
Yeah,
mean, like,
because it's fun fact because we record these on every Tuesday. It actually started on Thursdays.
yeah,
You know, and then shit happened. I moved, stuff like that, schedules, and I don't know how we landed on Tuesday.
yeah.
oh, wrestling on
So we record
Monday,
on Tuesday. Yeah. Oh,
wrestling on Friday.
But why didn't we go back to Thursdays?
I don't know because I think he actually wanted his day off,
that's
okay, that
why.
kind of problem in
and
it.
then Tuesday, Wednesday was out of it.
Yeah.
'cause
So
it was the wrestling.
I mean, that makes sense. And I mean, it lands perfectly for me because my streaming schedule is usually Sunday, Monday, Wednesdays. So it revolves
You know,
around
I
that.
think that's why we landed on Tuesday.
Yeah, because I remember thinking Thursday, and I was like, okay, we can go back to Thursday. And I don't remember how that conversation, but we just ended up starting doing Tuesdays. And I was just like, oh, okay, I guess.
And it works.
Yeah. I mean, it works for me. You know, I hate Tuesdays. So now there's a reason why I like Tuesdays.
Right.
Yeah, I've always
Yeah.
been for people that don't know. This is the reason why I hate Tuesdays. And if I
I can see where this is going.
inspire you to hate Tuesdays, then leave it in a comment down below. So people hate Mondays because it's Monday, start of the week, whatever. But like I always say, you have to start somewhere. So Monday's your start of the week, right? So it has some kind of meaning. Wednesday, you're halfway through the week, and you're just like, okay, we're almost there. We're done. Thursday, you're excited for Friday. Friday's the weekend. What is fucking Tuesday except extending the goddamn work week?
Okay.
You're just there
Yeah,
wasting
no,
mass.
no, you're absolutely
Get out
correct.
of
I
here.
hate Tuesdays because you go like I said, you wake up on Monday, you're like, fuck, I have to go to work anyways.
Yeah.
But then you wake up on Tuesday, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, there's nothing special about
Damn.
it. It just made your week longer.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I hate Tuesdays.
Yeah, no, that. Yeah.
So if it wasn't for the podcast on Tuesdays, I hate it even more. I will always hate, yay, Tuesdays suck. But yeah,
Oh no, I got one of my drink finally.
but yeah, that's why I hate Tuesdays. That's just a fun fact for y'all guys.
Nice.
Yeah, so if
I hate
if I
Tuesdays.
inspired if I inspired you to hate Tuesdays, make sure to leave a comment down below. But
I'm doing it.
So what I want to do in this year coming into, and I'm gonna really strive for it because I'm an asshole. I am, and I will admit that. Right now is the prime time for people to start returning shit to pawn shops because they bought something they shouldn't have during tax season. So I'm gonna start looking for your ROG ally. And hopefully that will inspire this fat fuck to get one too, so we can all have PC plays, and then that way we can get into, you know, I don't have to come over here and we can do the podcast on camera and all that kind of stuff. Get more equipment that way. The goal is to finally have guests.
Yes.
You know, to have guests and introduce them to the podcast and stuff like that. So that's my year 2 goal is
Okay.
to by today in 365 days that we have at least 5 guests.
Okay.
On our podcast, you know, and the second goal is to have maybe a remote podcast. So maybe like when we hang out on a Saturday, we can have a podcast there.
Ooh, you know what? Okay, I
Okay.
just thought of something too. Either like either a live streamed episode or an episode where people can call in or ask questions.
Oh yeah, so
like the frog thing.
Yeah.
So that's where I want to aim. So goal step number 1 to make this goal a reality is to pitch in $100 to find that ROG ally.
Yeah.
Get that for Alex. And then hopefully that'll get you going with your, either you keep your PC or you buy an ROG ally as well. That way we can have a PC each to do all that virtually. So then we can do live streams. You know, maybe y'all get better internet, whatever the case, whatever y'all want to do, that's y'all's call. But that way we can do live streams and we do this maybe as a live stream podcast, you know?
Right,
and then we
that
could
sounds
just
awesome.
and we can always reuse that as a once we're done with the live stream, we can have Ivani edit it down. If you want to catch the full live stream, you can go to the Twitch channel and you can stream it on your Twitch. You can stream it on your Twitch. We can branch out all three of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'll be more reach. So there's a lot of possibilities. So step 1 is it getting you the ROG ally. So, and because I know you get super gun crazy. So if you start looking for the ROG ally, there's 3 models. Don't worry about the third one. But the first 2, there's one that's called the ROG ally and then the ROG ally Z1 Extreme. Make sure if you buy one without consulting me to get the Extreme. Okay? It's like $100 difference.
So what is the difference, just so I know?
The reason why is because...
RAM.
No, it's actually the CPU.
Oh.
So the CPU in the ROG Ally is already strong. It's not going to give you 4K shit like that, right? But it's still strong enough to... there's people that solely play on the ROG Ally completely all their gaming. But if you get the Z1, the regular one, it's a very watered down version of it. So I do not recommend that one at all. Even though it is cheaper, people buy it. They always end up selling it because it's not strong enough. It's still strong, but not enough.
Right.
Now the third option, John Cena's about to fucking powwow you.
Oh, did I bump into that again?
Yeah.
Sorry.
The third option is called the ROG Ally X. Now, there is no major difference between the Extreme and the X. The biggest is that the RAM is a lot more. So it might process a little bit more. If y'all want to use that as an editor, maybe, but it's $800.
Right.
Now, the original Extreme is about $700. So it's a $100 bump. Maybe you can do in payments. That's what I might do. I'm just waiting for the next iteration because that one just came out last year.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to look in the used market to get you one running going. I was just waiting for tax season to end because people buy shit they shouldn't.
No, you're right.
Every single time.
you're
I love
right,
pawn
you're
shops.
Right. Like, why?
Why are you doing
Hilarious.
that? Pay
That's
that
better
off.
for us, for people who want to buy stuff. For
I always
for
go.
people who know we're in this area. Jonathan's in the plus because I'm about to give a cheat code. Go to the north side of where we're from. Those pawn shops.
Yeah, 'cause, they have a lot of gritty people. Gritty, not greedy, gritty. Yeah, I found a lot of cool shit, and it's literally fractions of the price.
Man, it's
And
like
if
a
you're not
gold
careful,
mine.
you might find some of your shit there.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's my goal is to get us up and running on the interwebs. I mean, so
Cool.
we
now
can-
we all could be on the same page.
Yeah.
Now we can be on the interwebs.
And I promise you, one of y'all buy LumaFusion. One of y'all do it. Y'all love the editor. Giovanni
I
loved
wouldn't
it
be surprised if it would be me to be buying.
I'll probably swipe for her and just have her have it.
because if you see it, because I'm sure y'all use the InShot ones and the other ones that have the watermark.
I use InShot. I watched the ad, so the watermark be gone.
Mm-hmm.
I add my own sticker to
Yeah,
make my
yeah,
own
yeah.
watermark.
You know what? Do me the favor, at least watch a video of LumaFusion so you can see how powerful it is. Because what phones do y'all have?
The iPhone 16.
Oh,
No, the 15.
Oh, you have the same ones
The
I
Oh
do.
15
yeah, 15.
Pro?
Yeah, Pro.
Oh, more than powerful.
Yeah, not
enough.
the Max, but the Pro.
I
right?
used LumaFusion on my 11, so this one, so and it was great. And then now I have it on my 15, my Pro Max, and it's phenomenal. Yeah, Giovanni fell in love with it. Y'all are gonna see how fluid it is. It's
I
great.
use that Canva for my
Thumbnails?
Yes.
Yeah, I have fucking Mrs. Guru fell in love with Canva because I have the Pro version because I make thumbnails like no tomorrow. Which she told me it was funny because she's taking it serious. She's like, all right, we're gonna need a speed of the day to just make taking dumb photos of you. I'm like,
You should literally say dumb photos.
yeah. I was like, I'm down. She's like, yeah, I have so many ideas for thumbnails. I'm like, You tell me.
Girl, I know you're listening to this.
I think she says stupid photos of you, but yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, she has a. Yeah, I love her. I love her to death. She's
Me
been
too.
the fucking biggest blessing in my life. But yeah. So that. Those are my goals. Hopefully, you stick around with us for the 2025 to 2026 year. You know, we have a lot of hopes and dreams that you know, like I said, even if it's just one for me personally, one viewer that watches this, I'm gonna entertain the fuck out of you until you know other things happen. But yeah, hopefully here soon. I'm trying to get my streaming platform up and going. It's just internet's being the biggest fucking hurdle that we've been dealing with at the house. So that's just the only reason why I haven't done it.
Both of us now. Us
I
two.
thought y'all had the.
We're not right now.
No.
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely recommend something that will give you gig speeds.
Yeah. What we have now is like plug and play, like white, like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, you need a cable running that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that's why our internet was so shit before.
Yeah. So hopefully we both can get our internets fixed. So by the time I'm ready to stream, we can stream again, playing Fortnite, doing stuff like that again.
Right.
Because I do miss that.
Me
Yeah.
too.
So, but before we end the episode today, we have
got
two
a
special.
few things.
We have two things that we want to do. One, just like the episode 1 where we did the pack openings, we're gonna do a pack opening here, and it's a newest set. So go ahead.
I got us the newest set, Journey Together. And
In Joe's case, oh.
ladies first, I will let you choose, my love.
So there's the hit.
I hope.
All right. Y'all ready?
All right. So, so besides that, what else have y'all seen in growth in y'all with the Just Up podcast? I will say that
More confidence.
Yeah, definitely more confidence. It was already very fluid with just us three, like the way we did it, but like it's just gotten way more fluid.
easier. Yeah, just to be able to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Especially now since there's camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole different aspect. Now
Honestly,
since it's voice.
I felt like the adding the camera as well also gave it an extra like yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's why I was really gunning to. That's why I bought this camera.
Yeah. So what flavor y'all think I got?
Okay. So for you, I got leaf.
Leaf?
Fist.
Fist? I say fire.
Ooh, fire.
Fire.
All right. So let's go through them.
I think I saw something.
Let's do a little speedy,
I
okay?
think I saw something at the back.
Show me.
Oh, let's scoot it up a little.
Rock Rough.
Uh-huh.
Caterpie.
P to the cat.
Magmar. Irish Fighting Spirit. Verizon Wireless.
That's pretty
Hop's
funny.
Choice Band. Spiky Energy.
Interesting.
Excalibur.
Oh, okay.
Volcanion
Volcanion EX. Okay.
And
Better than
All
nothing.
right.
something.
Better than nothing. Better than nothing.
All right. Alex,
Okay, what flavor?
Guess the energy.
I'm going to go leaf for Bab.
I say water.
Fist.
Hey, me and my
Leaf.
girlfriend. Let's go. All right. Durant.
Morgan.
Kevin Durant.
Sun.
That's what I always say.
Sunfisk. Bombardier. Locust.
Yeah.
Combuskin.
Yeah.
Golem. Magmar. Hops.
Corvus Squire. And
Tyranitar.
Hollow Tyranitar. All right. What do y'all think I got?
Steel.
Lightning.
Psychic.
Oh, lightning!
Ooh. All right.
That's 2 in a row.
All right. Here we go.
John got the hit.
Shit. I don't think so, bro. All right. Hold on.
I don't think so. We nobody.
It'd make for a good episode or a good
I
little
can't
clip.
read them.
Swinub,
Swinub.
Delmise,
Yeah.
Black Belt Training, Shelmet,
I was like, don't be racist.
Maractus, Toadscrew, Ruffian, Dunsparce, Swinub. Oh, Butterfree.
Man.
Butterfree set me free.
I don't know how many times I got Butterfree.
Yeah.
What was this one? The hollow?
Yeah, the hollow.
2 times, I think 2 times in a row.
From
And this set.
fucking Searching Sparks, which is the one I always get? It's the stupid, the sarcophagus one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
God, dude, that one pisses me off so much.
I either get fucking Togekiss or fucking, what's the other one?
He fucking hates the
I
Togekiss after that $7
swear.
pack.
Oh.
Bro, it's either Togekiss
The one that
or,
y'all did.
Yeah, that we
Did
bought.
pay
that we
for.
bought.
Yeah. Yay.
Sorry for making a mess.
I love it. No,
So
it's fine.
technically,
Oh, you got confetti on your face.
technically, I won.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, I
All
won.
right, Alex, do you want to cut that cake?
How? Oh wait, are we gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to the podcast?
There's-
I think that's copywritten now.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
think someone owns it. Yeah, it's kind of
What?
crazy.
How
Yeah.
can you own that?
That's why you can't find it in free services anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Celebrating to us, we are
Who's gonna take a
A
more
big
deep
fuss.
Is it gonna be Pablo?
maybe. Because I don't trust that thing. There might be a toothpick that fucking pokes my eye out. I don't trust that shit ever since I've seen it on fucking Reddit.
Oh, that's horrible. I know exactly.
Who's gonna blow the candle?
Who doesn't spit when they blow?
Alex.
Okay, so Alex
Alex.
blows it out.
Alex.
All right, so happy birthday to us. Yay!
All
One year
fast
down.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, no, thank you so much, guys, for
real.
joining us, riding with us, people that comment, even in the Reddit page, people that take part of the polls.
People who interact with
Yeah,
us.
interaction's always great, so we really do appreciate y'all. Ivani, thank you so much for editing for us. We really do appreciate you,
But
and
like,
obviously...
again,
We're over here dancing because there's music that Iovani put in, and we
Yeah.
can hear it right now. Non-copyright
Yeah,
music, that is.
non-copyright music.
Non-copyright, but it's fucking
Yeah,
going hard.
It's going hard now. But
our
yeah,
brain.
but
Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna have cake. I'm a
Sorry,
diabetic.
I can't hear you over the
Yeah.
music she's playing, bro.
I said we're gonna have fucking cake. Sorry, babe. I know I just blew out your ear.
Ear
The
wrap.
one ear.
Ear wrap.
But yeah, again, thanks to you so much, guys. Make sure to share with your friends, family, people you hate, all that kind of good stuff, because any interaction is good interaction. We definitely proved that fucking point with my video.
Yeah, yep.
And if you're watching this, thank you. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. We shall see you on the next one, and adios.
Love, pace, and chicken grease.
Now, give me a quick pull that butt.